a whole pie is better than a slice of pie. Was watching a couple of talks by Kevin Plank, the CEO of Under Armour. And he mentioned something like he knew that he didn't want to go into the clothing business against his competitors. When they're just giants. So he looked at things a different way. He looked at clothing, not clothing, but at sportswear as performance, and simply just sports attire. And I'm not familiar with the shirt that he was trying to market or has been selling and evolving throughout time. And he spoke about how it was a challenge to come up with a name for it. But he knew that he had to create his own pie, not just get a slice of pie with competitors like Nike, Adidas, Puma. And he doesn't mention their competitors' names, but you know that's who he's up against. Converse, Puma. I'm trying to think who else is up there. Puma, Mitsuno, Reebok, even Echo Clothing. Me, I like wearing whatever fucking's comfortable. I could give a fuck about sweat. Unless I'm doing an ultra marathon where it really fucking counts to, it's where you're really pushing your body. Fuck a marathon, I don't care, short sleeve, anything, let's go. He brought up another example of a zipper, and he said, with one of his staff, on how to create a better zipper, improve it. And his staff said, why not create a better, I forget what word he used exactly, but he says a better closing device. Because what is there today? Velcro, zippers, and buttons. So I like the idea of magnets. But when he had mentioned all this with creating a better closing mechanism, going up against giants, I thought, fuck, man, this is a guy that went up against the fucking giants, the super dragons, man. Me, myself, as much courage as I think that I have or can tap into, I wouldn't have confident. Better not spit on the drawing that I'm working on with this laughter, but yeah, I couldn't imagine taking on a giant like Nike. No, not out of fear, not out of fucking thinking things are impossible, but simply saying, fuck, it's a huge task. I think, but Kevin Plank had the answer. It wasn't about getting a slice of the Nike pie or Reebok and Puma pie that they were sharing, but get clothing, create clothing for a performance. And he mentions how we've overlooked our greatest asset. We demand so much from our cars, right? How's the tire pressure, oil level, RPMs while running. Even if your windshield washer fluid is low, it'll fucking let you know. But why aren't we determining how more knowledge from our physiology, from the stuff that we could wear? And I'm guessing that's where Under Armour wants to get into, where they want to use technology. Like this, I believe they said, what if Samsung or Apple wanted to get into the clothing business? What would they be doing? I thought, man, that's fucking brilliant, man, brilliant. So, yeah, I didn't think like that. I didn't think like Kevin Plank did, to take on these giants. Of course, it's all easy said and done now, right? But fuck, man. Me to doubt building a company that can take on such giants. What if that fucking sort of sissy thinking like a weenie is keeping me limited right now? Fuck that. I'm not fucking perfect. I'm not. But it's important to, for me, it's important to think of shit like this. Like, fuck, man, if I would have fucked up there in his position, if I would have given up, and be like, fuck, no, this is not a battle. This is a whole war. And yeah, no, fuck that. Not about fucking cowering, fucking ran away like a fucking chicken with the telling between my legs, but simply thinking, fuck, this is it's huge. It's not about 300, the movie 300, with at least 300 men against that whole army, but simply one dude against that whole army. That's sort of like that. But to think of a stronger solution, a better attack plan, and that's what Kevin Plank did. But no doubt now that with that insight, I'm thinking about my own stuff. And it's a challenge. It is. Because you just get so many people that are like, God, dog. And yes, this is me bitching, right? You know, it's much more common to hear, yeah, it's a big company, don't fuck with them. Instead of saying, you know, it's a big company, let's think of a way that, if anything, that they have, where we could take a slice of, you know, everybody is not doing everything. You know, we could pick up the slack somewhere else.